It's piled full. Yellow fever's everywhere. White folks dropping like flies.
You hear that?
I've never seen nothing like this.
Jupiter, take Mrs. Randolph at once to Germantown.
I shan't go.
Patsy, I'll join you there later and we'll go on home together.
I shan't leave you here alone.
I have work to finish.
Then I'll stay too.
You're a stubborn child.
I come by it honestly.
Mr. Tom, you have a visitor.
Colonel Hamilton?
Has the president arrived yet?
Not yet. My daughter, Mrs. Randolph, Colonel Hamilton.
He asked me to meet him here. I'll wait in my carriage.
You're welcome to sit here.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Father. Colonel Hamilton.
There's a fellow lying on the sidewalk, dead of the plague. It's not a pleasant sight. Set my driver to fetch the death cart.
A bad business.
It's getting worse by the minute. You moving?
Yes. You must pardon our appearance. You will excuse me.
Quite all right. Please don't let me disturb you.
The president should have left the city immediately.
You can be sure I ordered him out. Great man's a stubborn warrior, though. Can't budge him. Never could. The Gazette.
Yes.
I noticed an article in here referring to you. You read it?
I have.
Well phrased.
Brilliantly. And thoroughly untrue, Colonel Hamilton. Thoroughly.
Now, come on now, Mr. Jefferson. You do well with the ladies.
So I see in the Gazette.
When I read this article, I said to myself...
It's commonly supposed, Colonel Hamilton, that you wrote it.
It's written by some person called
Pacificus.
Yes.
Peaceful. A proper pen name. Colonel Hamilton, almost since our first cabinet meeting, you and I have been thrown at each other like cocks in a pit. Well, the cockfight is over. Pacificus will soon have the cabinet to himself.
How is that?
Hasn't the president informed you?
No.
I've resigned.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not. I'm very happy, Colonel.
Well, in that event, I rejoice with you.
Colonel Hamilton, you're going to your home in the country now to wait out the plague?
Yes.
I, too, will be gone in a few days. We may never see each other again.
Quite probably we won't.
I should like to ask you, as man to man, without rancor or warmth, is this fitting to the dignity of a minister of state?
Was it fitting the dignity of your high office to send your henchmen prying into my private life?
I never did that.
You thought I would keep silent, did you? You thought sooner than risk my personal happiness, I'd let you call me thief. Well, you see what you've done. Congress has cleared my public name, and I'm all the stronger for it. I didn't run away. However, in your case, I think it wise for you to run home and sit on your mountaintop. The philosophic experiment is over. Your democracy is finished.
Do you really think that?
I know it. I knew it 6 years ago. My God, aren't the omens clear enough? Even to a utopian. What do you think of your people now? Your fellow dreamer, Lafayette, in irons, rotting in a German jail. His only refuge from the very ones he sought to free. At that, he's lucky. If he hadn't escaped in time, even now his head would be lying in a basket, his blood flowing in the gutter, running into a river of the noblest blood of France for your drunken swine, the people, to swim in. I tell you, it nauseates me to the very heart. And now the same rioting mobs here, and next the same terror.
General Washington. Gentlemen.
Mr. President.
In these times, Mr. President,